everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that. I didn't want to, excuse me, I didn't want to introduce myself with a cough first. That was kind of random. I had to shut down my computer and stuff, and hopefully that helped with the thing that we were struggling with earlier. So let's see. Also, my dump tool fills the right way now, so I think it does, at least. It's supposed to. And it's recognizing the lines, so that's good. I'm looking at the Restreamio, and I'm getting like, I'm seeing that super lag you guys are talking about. How do I fix this? Why are you forsaking me, computer? Maybe if I turn, let's see if I turn one of these. Alright, I think I'm back now. So, hopefully, now, the stream will work a little better. I really don't know. I guess it's probably just the internet connection, and I will just have to, it's not going to happen anytime soon. You know, really sad, but it's just the truth. I'll have to just invest eventually in a better computer. So, which is that's not surprising to me in the least. My MacBook Pro can only handle so much, and it's a miracle that it can do as much as it does already. Alright, so I'm going to take some liberties with this character because I can't really remember, well, I didn't really see a specific hair color or anything for her. I saw eye color, but not hair color. I'll probably have to look at that Google Doc again. But if there isn't, I think I'm going to do her hair kind of pinky purple. Kind of like, she kind of reminds me of Rini, or I think the Japanese name for her is Chibiusa. That could be butchering it completely in Sailor Moon. And I don't know, I just kind of really like the idea of like having a pale pink purplish hairstyle. So let me look really quick at the Google Doc. You can also, I don't know if it's any better, honestly, you can also check over on my Twitch channel, which, oh man, I probably should have a link somewhere. I should link that. Yes, I can do that. I'm so smart. I'm not trying to take, views away from YouTube, but, you know. Oh, I'm just talking so much. Let's see if it's even going through. Okay, well, something's going through. Oh, that's my voice. Hi, me. I'm watching you. That's creepy or weird. I am watching myself. Okay, so here's a link, and I'm going to send it through the chat. to any of you who might want to try seeing if the Twitch stream is any better. So yeah, there it is, and I'm probably lagging quite a bit behind. What's actually, you know, what I'm saying is probably lagging quite a bit behind what is going on in the chat, so I apologize for that. I know that's pretty standard, though, for a lot of things. I just wish there wasn't such a big lag. Yes, I'm back. I shall be back until, I think, 5 o'clock, or until dinner time. So, and then I don't know if I'll get on again tonight. I mean, this has been really fun, but I don't know if people can really want to watch me, like, that much. That's a lot of Megan for one day. I don't know. That sounded weird. I'm just going to stop talking now. Let's get back to arting. Where is... We're gonna find the thing. There it is. Okay, it doesn't look like this character sheet has any specific hair color, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna do what I want. I'm just kidding. Well, I just kind of am, but not in a rude way or anything. You know, I think you guys understand what I'm saying. Let's see. I want like a pale pinky purple. Because that totally makes sense. Pinky purple. That's kind of a nice color. A little more saturated. Oh, I like that. It might look a little different though on my screen because I'm using a Cintiq 22-inch. I think it's HD, but it's really not HD, guys. That's the frustrating thing about it is there's like this kind of blur to things, especially now that I put the new screen cover on. It does a lot of distortion, so I usually have to pull the image up to a second screen before I go posting things, just so I know that it looks the way I want it to everybody else. Oh my goodness, why? Come on. Okay. Oh. Yes, I'm happy. I'm glad you guys are happy too. And it's just really good. It's a good day, guys. I hope you're all having a pretty good day. If you're not having a good day, I hope this stream helps make it a little bit better. Alright, so, excuse me, I'm getting some flat colors down, usually the pretty easy part, other than, you know, trying to make sure the gaps are filled in areas, like on the character that sometimes the bucket tool will miss, like down in there. I don't know why it's missing that. I think that's from when my pen wasn't doing its job properly. Excuse me. Man, I didn't drink milk or have anything other than water. I don't know where all this frog in my throat thing's coming from. Now I'm throwing my water bottle around. That was the thing that thudded to the floor. It's getting crazy here on this stream. Oh my goodness. I'll just color the girl's hair on this side too. Oh, don't you do it. Oh, man, where is there a gap? Oh, I'm a fool. The gap's right there. It's enormous. What am I thinking? That's the problem I've been having. Whew. Man, I want her hair color. I'm serious, guys. Like, if I colored my hair recently, like for the very first time. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made. I just really liked it. It made me feel like, it just made me feel like, even like, maybe not special. I guess it did make me feel special, but it made me feel like the unique kind of person that I wanted to be. If that makes sense. And I guess you could have that with anything, not just like doing your hair a different color or clothes or anything. It could be all sorts of stuff, you know, just in the way you present yourself. And this coloring my hair was one of the things that did it for me. Unfortunately, my hair color has all come out, basically. I'm kind of pink now. I used to be purple, and it was really awesome the first time because my sister, she's a hairdresser. She's super, super cool. Yes, I'm going to do a little plug for her, Kerstetter. She's amazing at what she does, and she made my hair like this pinkish purple and like kind of in the middle sort of color because I like that purple with the red in it. But it also had like kind of different shades in it because we were stretching the color a bit. And yeah, we don't live by each other right now anymore, but when I see her again, I'm kind of hoping I can get rainbow hair. And yeah, no regrets. I think it'd be fun. If not, I'd definitely go purple again, and I'm probably going to get some more purple dye at some point in the future so that I can at least dye the blonde part that I have right now back to that color. Except for my roots. My roots are showing through. It's a bummer, but that's what happens. That's why I wear a beanie most of the time. Well, on my videos I do at least. I wear the beanie and it hides my roots. Yep. Now you guys know the secret. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Get some of these eye shines. And usually I try not to use white for the eye shines, but this time I'm just keeping it simple and I'm just kind of getting... Yeah. I figure if they do it in the industry, I could do it here too, so... But yeah, if you could do something other than white in the eyes, like, you know, add a little bit of whatever your light source's color is into there, that can be pretty cool. So, I want this to be a certain way. I'm singing again. Oh my goodness. Guys, you just keep getting me to sing. You must be making me happy. Or I just sing random songs. Like that guy, Alex Hirsch from Gravity Falls. Yes, yes, that is another show I love. It is great. It's awesome. Amazing. If you guys have not seen Gravity Falls, I'd totally recommend it as a TV show. Excuse me again. Let's see. I'm checking. I want to see how many people are on the stream still. Oh, I got 2 of you guys still. Sweet. All right. Cools. Erase some of this mess that my brush tool made earlier. So annoying. Let's see, what color do I want to make her shirt? No. Maybe I want to go with a purple blue. We can all sing songs. We should all just sing because, you know, singing's great. Actually, I do that a lot. I'll just work on stuff and I'll start singing things. That's probably not the best thing to do when you're in the drawing profession because you need to be completely focused on your work. But hey, you know what? I'd do it anyway. And I live stream too, but not at the same time. I'm debating. I really don't know what color to make her shirt. I kind of want to do like blue, but then I don't really like entirely the way it's looking. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Purple and blue. Why not? We'll say blue, green, and purple, and then we could do like a. We could do all the colors in between there. Yep, throwing color theory out the window. That's smart. Not really. Ah, black teeth. No, she's definitely not gonna have those. I don't want them completely white. I just want them kind of an off-white. Okay. Kind of like her eyes. I'll just swing this around here so it's a little warmer. And if I get quiet again, guys, just let me know in the comments and stuff, and I'll start talking up again. I really want her hair. I wish I had enough hair to do big buns like that, along with having my hair down. I gotta get me a weave, guys, so I can have big purple hair. Oh yeah, that looks really cute. I like that. That's not too bad. I do like that. I think I need to erase that though. It just does not, that doesn't look right. Let's see. Get my And then I'll go back and I'll clean up some line work or change it a little bit because I'll be like, I don't like how thick that there is. For me, drawing is just always redrawing, really. Keep refining. That's what it is. Work general to specific. Let's give these, you know, I almost want to make these. I'm going to make another layer and I'm going to put, I'm just going to drop the opacity down to like 50 maybe? 50. I'm thinking, that's why I'm talking a little funny. I'm going to just put it over the top. Yeah, I kind of like the idea for having like gold sleeves. I don't know, I might have to switch the colors around a little bit. We'll see. Sometimes I'll make thumbnails where I'll do color comps, and other times I'll just, a lot of the time I just kind of feel through it. And it's probably better to do thumbnails, honestly, but yeah, I'm a rebel, I guess. I don't know. Or I'm just too lazy. Ooh, this kind of reminds me of that dress from the Anastasia animated movie. I did like that as a kid. One time I went to this event. It was I don't know if anyone knows what Shriners is. Growing up, I had like a weird walk, and they're a hospital that works with kids with like, they'll have like disabilities and stuff, and my brother had problems with his hips, and then they had my sister walk around or something one time, and they were like, well, you guys' feet, they like curve in and stuff. And so I ended up becoming a Shriner kid as well. And then we went to this Christmas party, and they gave out gifts to all the kids. It was so cool. And I got this Anastasia doll, and I was like, this is the best. So I love that movie. I love the music from that movie. I don't really care that it's not really like historically accurate or anything. I just love it. And that's why I like this shirt. I shall talk random talk forever. Let's give the off-white to the shoes. I don't feel like that's off-white enough. Oh, that's clear. Why am I... Oh, pff, that's why I'm so dumb. Not dumb, just did the wrong thing. I don't want it to be on that layer. I want these to be on the other layer. And this is why, kids, it's important to keep track of your layers, because, yeah, things happen. There we go. Okay, that makes me much more happy. Much better. Do I want to do... Yeah, we'll just kind of keep with blue and stuff. Yep, blue, definitely. Hi there, Orange Seed. I think you were here earlier, actually. Welcome back. Okay, we're getting pretty close here. We're getting pretty close to something I'm gonna be happy with, which is not easy. Let's want our necklace to be a little darker. And I'm gonna make, I want it kind of to be silver. Just really simple. And in the end, I can also take another layer and stick it over the top of this, make it an overlay, and kind of, it'll marry some of the picture, if it's all one, like a color, if it's all a certain color, then it'll kind of marry everything else back together, because each color will have that color incorporated into it. And that's one of the beauties of digital work. It's really easy to go in and do little tricks like that. And it really impresses me when people do stuff and they just start out and they are not, when they are doing one piece and they don't use a lot of overlay stuff, and they just know what they're doing because they have planned out a lot more. And yeah, always very impressive. I love artists on YouTube. There are some that I just adore, and yeah, I'm gonna just say a couple, or I guess I don't know a lot, but the ones I do love, I love them a lot. So I guess I'm just gonna say some of them that I know. I do know two of them kind of personally. I knew one way back in the day when she was much younger, and then another I knew out at school. And one is drawing with waffles. She's awesome. Oh my goodness, she inspires me. I think I got a little sheet on DeviantArt. She's under one of my inspiration images. And then Danica Sills. Oh my gosh, guys, I cannot crow enough about the artwork of Danica Sill. I watch her watercolors and I die and go to heaven. She does the most beautiful watercolor washes that I have ever seen. And she works so well with the medium, and I just can't even wrap my head around it. So anyway, that is a plug for those two. They are awesome. Check out their channels. It's Drawing with Waffles, or with Waffles. I can't say it. It's not quite right. And Danica Sills. And Danica works digitally as well. But incredible artist, very charismatic, yeah, and yeah. And then I like, I think the full name is Draw with Jazza. Jazza is just funny and awesome and entertaining, and I've been watching him for a long while now, and he's very, very good. He's very good at marketing himself. He's very good at presenting himself, and I just really like watching his videos. He does good work. Is nice. Let's see, and Mark Crilly. I like Mark Crilly. I just like watching his stuff. He's got a good voice and things, and again, the presentation is right there. It's like top notch. I love his hyper-realistic or realistic drawings where he has the little object right next to the thing he's making, and at the end, you know, in the thumbnails you can't really tell the difference, and it's like, that's pretty cool. So, yes, those are some of the artists that I really, really love on YouTube. I should probably watch more of them just to be able, so that I can get more ideas and stuff. But hey, I'm not perfect. Oh, okay. Hello. I see that you are on the Twitch stream, and my Twitch stream chat was covered a little bit. Yes. Yes, Gravity Falls is a great show. I love it. It's awesome. Dipper's oh my gosh, I can't even say Dipper's my favorite. I like Mabel too, and I like Seuss. Seuss has a great voice. It's just like dudes. Like dudes. Yeah. All I can think of is dudes that he says, but he's awesome. And Grunkle Standard. Okay, I just love them all. I can't choose. Guys, I have a horrible habit. It's very difficult for me to have a favorite character because I love them all for individual reasons. Ugh. I can English. This is my first language. Really. I'm not lying. Okay, let's make the background something a little more interesting color than just white, or just at least make it off-white or something. And this layer says paper, so you can't do that. Okay, that's the same color as her hair. I don't really want that. Do I want it darker? Or do I want it lighter? I kind of like lighter. I want her to be on a light background because I think she's kind of... She does have these moments where she's super edgy and it's like, holy cow. But I want this to be the light and fluffy side of Kimiko. Alright. There we go. Look at how cute she is. Crap, did I just make that whole thing? Okay, apparently I have a hard time filtering at least one word, and that is the other word for poop. And I just said that publicly. So if I say it a couple times and anybody's offended, I'm very, 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 very sorry. I am going to try to keep my language as clean as, squeaky clean as physically possible. Alright, I'm going to lock that layer. I'm going to get rid of the paper layer because it's really not doing anything for me anymore. Oh, no, I don't want you in there. So, I'm going to name some of these. So, BG, flats. I'm just going to call this one details. And line art. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So look at, well, not counting my sketch layers. See, teacher of awesomeness. It's only 4. You were always like, only use 5 layers. And I'm like, that's 4. I'm cheating a little, but, and I'm gonna cheat more because I'm gonna add more layers. So my flats, I make another layer and then I click multiply and I think it's called a mask or whatever. It's kind of a clipping mask. So like whatever I do on top of this flat layer, it's only gonna be contained to that. Oh, I forgot her stars again. Oh my goodness. I gotta get her stars in there. I'm not very good at drawing stars freehand, but we're gonna try that. I'm gonna pull the sketch back up again, and they're not really placed all that great, but if I have to, I'll figure out moving them around. Let's see. Where's the details layer? Okay. I'm just gonna go directly on there, and I'm gonna. No, yes, maybe so. I just want them to be really light. Oh, it's coming out a lot more purple than I thought it would. Maybe it's because it's on top of this yellow. Maybe I'll just do a lighter yellow. Let's see that. No? Oh, it's because it's all on the same layer. Duh. It's not affecting. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I just say let's see all the time. Let's see what this does. Because we can. And I gotta stop trying to erase things. This is not what I want. Golden Rider, hello and welcome to the stream. Do you guys like that? Like, I noticed that you guys like it when I say your names and stuff on the stream. I will try to say welcome to everybody who comes in, so that you guys can each, you know, feel like I want you to know that I see all of you. And if I don't, you need to just talk in the chat until I notice and stop being so unvigilant. Constant vigilance. Yes, I just quoted Harry Potter. Am I a big Harry Potter fan or person that knows a lot about Harry Potter? I don't know a lot about Harry Potter. I am a fan. I'm not an uber fan, but I know enough that I like every once in a while quoting the movies, and one day I'm going to watch all the movies again. I did do that in college with a friend of mine. She loves Harry Potter, and like we binge watched all of Thanksgiving Harry Potter, every single one of the movies. And then when we were done, she started them over, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm just gonna draw, you know. I'm just gonna draw. It's cool. Let's watch Harry Potter again. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on a separate layer until I figure out what color I want these stars to be. The least I can do is draw them out. And I'll try to keep it really, really simple. Stars are like uber hard to draw unless you do those ones where you go and then I guess you can just fill it in. I guess I could try that, but I've always had this like idea that I could eventually one day freehand draw stars without doing that. See, that's not even coming up very much right there. I can barely see it. Let's see. Darker, lighter, darker, lighter. We're just gonna I don't want it. I just want it a certain way. It's super saturated and it's burning my eyes. Maybe I need to just let this be a little darker. No, I don't want that. I want... That could be better. It's yellow-ish, but... Like, the problem with... Like, the thing you gotta be careful with yellow is if you make it, like, dark or add black to it, which you don't really want to ever add black for shadows for things. You want to always be reaching for some other color that'll just darken it. But the problem with yellow is if you make it darker, it'll start to turn green. The more desaturated and dark it gets, the greener it seems. So yeah, there's my little tidbit of color theory that I did retain from college, which is a good thing that I retained stuff. I just need to put more things into practice. And therein lies the struggle of constantly trying to continue to remember what you know and also building off of it to become better. Also, when you are not in school, you suddenly have all the responsibility of telling yourself and doing the things that you were taught. You can't just be like, well, I can wait until a teacher or some other student who's better than me comes along and critiques me and says, this, and this needs to change. You can always go get critiques and stuff, but it's also good to be able to remember the things you need to so that you can kind of stand on your own feet to a certain extent. That being said, almost, I think everyone, every piece, even like the people who I have met who are phenomenal drawers, artists, like they're in galleries, they're in churches, and they're in things, they will take critiques. And yeah. Alright. I will see you later, Belser, and it was super cool hanging out with you as well. Hello, Melanie. Welcome to the stream. And remember, guys, if you want, you can also watch this stream at Twitch, and there should be a link above. So I'm really considering, though, do you guys, like, for things, do you guys want coloring pages? Like, if I do artwork and make the coloring pages available to you in some way, would that be cool? I don't know. I don't know if I should, like, somehow, like, make that, like, I don't think I'm big enough yet to do, like, a Patreon or anything. But, like, some... Oh, keep coughing so much. Self-control, girl. I think I need to flip some of these around. Make them a little less the same. But then there's stars, and if you turn it even a little one way, it's going to look the same as the other ones. Because that's just the way the shape works. Whew, guys, I have not talked this much in a long time. This is... I actually kind of feel a little tired from talking. That sounds crazy. So if I slow down a bit, it's only because I got a little bit tired. I'm like, whew. One day I just became a social butterfly. It's like, okay. My body's not used to it. I just want them to be light. Let's pull this window up on the other screen again. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, why is that? Oh, it's because I got my sketch up. That would be the reason. Texas. I have never been, but I got a cousin who lives down there, or at least I think they still live down there. And I had friends from Texas out at school. Actually, I had friends from all across the country, which was pretty awesome. And then some that were not even in the country, not from America, and that was pretty sweet as well. So if you guys have any music or anything like that you want to hear or listen to in the background or check out, totally send it over. And you know, YouTube, if it's copyright stuff, you know, obviously YouTube is probably going to take this video down or whatever, but I think we can enjoy it while we stream. I mean, that's fine. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the picture, and I'm glad you excuse me. I'm glad you like the one that I did, the fan art of Brian and all the Disney characters. And I can say that name, right? Yeah, definitely. So, thank you for being here. Thank you. You guys are all so nice. Man, I am so glad that the first video I did was for Brian, and that he sent over all of you guys, because you guys are probably, I don't know, you have been the nicest community. Not that I've met a lot of like YouTube communities, but I think you guys are probably the nicest on the internet. That's kind of my biased thought, though. I feel so blessed to have gotten the chance to talk to you guys and kind of get, like, just seeing all your comments and everything. It's just, yeah. I just keep saying words like incredible and amazing, but it's true. You got trees outside your house, so like when the wind is hitting them, that kind of gets a little scary. I remember one time a tree fell down in our yard, and it was huge, and they had to chop it all up and then burn it. And I think one time one might have hit the house, because the house that I lived in at that time in my life, the woods was right next to it. Or at least we called it the woods. The neighbor just lived in a wooded area. Yeah. Wind and stuff. It's no joke. Alright, I should have probably placed these stars a little better, but for time's sake, I'm just going to kind of push my way through this piece and call it pretty good. Gotta get some stars down here. Man, I like her shimmery little thing. That's pretty. Too much dump. Well, thank you for subscribing, and I don't know. I didn't notice you ever be mean or anything. But thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And Our Fam is back. They on fire 100%, or I think they're saying I'm on fire 100%. 3 times. That's intense. It makes me feel special. You know, so earlier we had been talking about some goals I have for the channel. I think it'd be really fun to do like some comedy videos, but I don't know how funny I am or anything. So it's more like I just talk and then things happen, and if it's funny, it's just kind of a thing. But I wish I could be funny like some YouTubers like the Odd Ones Out and Domix and just all these. I just started watching her. She is incredibly hilariously funny. I'm gonna find her because I'm just gonna say how much I love her channel. I'm gonna find it. This is my finding song. Let's see. Jaden Animations. Oh my gosh, guys, I did not know she existed until like 3 days ago. Best channel ever. Or one of the best channels ever. She is hilarious. I love listening to her while I'm working, and sometimes I get distracted while I'm working. So sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's like, no, Meg, you can't watch Jaden Animation and work at the same time. It's not gonna work because she's too funny. She's too entertaining. So if you guys haven't seen her stuff, definitely plug her in to, or, you know, plug her name into the search engine on YouTube and go check her out, because yes, her animations, they on point, or her comedy is on point. I can't even, and she's done stuff. The reason I found her was she did some stuff with Jazza, and it was very, very, very funny. Yep, if I think it's funny, I'm gonna say you gotta go see it. Alright, debating whether or not to put these layers together. I'm gonna, you know, honestly, these would be different colors, because if this is sitting further back, no, I want you. I don't. God, there we go. Okay, I want some of these to feel like they are on the other side of this sleeve, so I'm gonna make them a little bit darker. Not that much darker. At the point you can barely see it. Let's see if I can even see it on my other screen. I'll keep playing with it. Should just have them darker. The indecision is strong with this one. Let's just keep it here. I'm gonna grab my star brush tool that I made a while back because I really love it. I like stars. I don't know, I'm just singing again. I thought I had a star brush tool. Where'd you go? There they are. Why did I miss that? My chubby star brush that I made. And we might not be on the right layer. it just takes it a minute to make anything. Alright. Let's see. Whew, they kind of look like flowers. I kind of hope they look enough like stars to be stars. Maybe I'll just... do that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. I'm gonna put that. No, I'm not. I'm gonna. What colors do I want to use? Let me sing. Yep, I'm a rhymer, guys. I'm totally. I can see myself hitting Hollywood with my lyrics. That's not working the way I want it to. Make another layer and do a clip. Let's see, what color do I want it to be? It's really not gonna work like that. Maybe if we go more orange. Right? Orange. Purple. Yes, sir, Mr. or Miss. I could be Jamie, could be a girl or boy. Oh, I'm so presumptuous. And then, like, but anyway, Jamie Twitchell has asked, do I live in America? And, yes, I do. If you can tell by the accent, I do in fact live in the U.S. And thank you for the compliment. I really do appreciate it. Whew. I just had a brain, like, zap or something. I'm just gonna say it. I had a brain fart. That sounded so... yeah. Oh, you're a girl. Okay. I am sorry for presuming otherwise. I'd be like... I did have a friend in college named Jamie. She was really cool. She tried to train her for like one time, and it was intense. Because I am not, like I said, I'm not sportsy. And you really don't care about that story. But anyway, you will find that if I'm reminded even remotely, even a little bit, tiny bit of something else, I end up telling random stories or tidbits about experiences that I have had. And you know, people just have to endure, I guess. I don't know. Huh. I'm not sure if I like this background anymore. And switch the layers. Oh, it's not switching because I have it locked. That's why. I just don't want it to be pure white. I want it to just have a little bit of color, just to be a little more interesting than pure white. Okay, I guess that's not quite pure white. It's kind of pinky. Kind of pinky purpley. Pinky purpley. Oh, thank you, C.O. Wheeler. I'm glad that you like that piece I did for Brian. And thank you, welcome to the channel. Thank you again. I am learning how to words with other people. I think we've been doing pretty good all day. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure I like the yellow anymore. And this is why we play with things in Photoshop. No, no, no. I don't want the stars to change. Maybe the sleeves. Oh, you live in New Zealand. Oh my goodness. That is like, okay, you probably get this all the time. But, yes. I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings and the pictures and things, the filming from New Zealand. I'm in love. It's beautiful. If I could go out there, I would. So that is very cool. Let's see. Maybe I should just leave it clear. I almost like that more. Or knock this down a bit. Yeah, it could be okay. Maybe I don't hate it as much as I think I don't like the yellow now. It just looks so different from screen to screen. A little frustrating to work with. Let's see. Okay. We're just gonna put that on the details layer too, because I don't want too many layers to be taking up my space. And oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna flatten those two too. All right, all the details are on one layer. I did it. It happened. Yes, words are very hard. Words are hard to continuously make and try to keep a conversation like just and not have it fall flat. It is not easy. Kind of like it did just now. Oh my goodness, I'm going to stop. Okay, I'm gonna start doing some shading stuff. So that's my multiply layer that I made before, and I'm gonna grab, what do I want to shade with? I usually like shade with a purple and stuff, but I could probably branch out and do other things. Let's see, I want a soft round brush. I could go for like blue maybe. You could just do it, just go for it. And when I shade, I kind of do this little cheat thing where I have a lot of the shading sort of stuff. The big shade like transitions, I'll have it a little darker on the character at the bottom. Some people will do actually the opposite, and they'll have the character be lighter in some places. That is a visual way of trying to make sure things are pointing at the face or at whatever focal point they're trying to get you to stare at. So like Anna Early, oh my goodness, she does a lot of stuff like that. She does like these, she's an artist who, she works digitally, and she kind of makes things that she doesn't want to come into the foreground just fade into the background, and they sort of kind of start to disappear, and it's really, really beautiful. But yeah, another illustrator. If you haven't seen her work, totally recommend going and checking out her stuff. Oh yes, if you, I'm sorry if it keeps cutting out. I apologize for that. Yes, I do in fact live in America. I'm American. Yerp. Oh nice, Florida. I had a boss who would always, she had a home in Florida and stuff, and they'd always go and visit. Man, if I could go to Florida, I totally would. I want to go to Florida, and I want to go to California, and I want to take trips to, I really want to go to California and Utah, because I got some friends out there in Utah and also in California. And then, yeah, Idaho might be cool to visit again. I graduated from Brigham Young University, Idaho, back in 2015. And there's cool stuff out there. Yellowstone is pretty awesome. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to do... You know what? I kind of want to give her like I think it's called an ombre. I've had it on my... Don't know exactly if that's the correct term for it. So let's get the wand tool and start selecting her hair and make it all pretty. Yep, I use that voice. Pretty. Okay. I think I've got it on almost all of it. Yep, yep, yep. There we go. Yes. Indeedy do. I did not realize her chin color kind of came out past the line work. I'm going to have to fix that soon. Alright, I don't want to see my little marching ants, so... Let's give her a cool little ombre hairstyle. Do I want it darker though, or lighter? Let's go lighter at the bottom. Let's just see what that looks like, and if I want to do something different, I'll just change it. I actually currently don't feel comfortable telling anybody what state I live in, but I can tell you I live in the southern part of the United States. And it's pretty cool. I'm actually originally from the north, over in Michigan, and moved here when I was around 16 years old, 16, 15. My dad got a job. Kind of throughout the years, it took us 2 years to get down to being here with him. Yeah, totally worth it. I used to be able to handle the cold. I'm a big sissy now. I like it warm. Huh, this is not working. Why isn't it working? Let's try again. Try a different color. Maybe we'll make it more, you know, no. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I'm just taking some liberties here, and, I don't know if Jordan's gonna like this or not, but I just really wanted to try something. I guess you really wouldn't be able to do that with, like, actual real buns, would you? But it'd be cool if you could. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness. Thank you? My face isn't even on right now. But thank you very much, the Scary Boys. And welcome to the live stream. Okay. I kind of got this stuff. And I will ask Jordan later if he really wants this little pink thing going on. Oh, thank you, Red Falcon XX. Welcome to the stream. And for anyone else who is not in the chat but might be watching the stream, welcome as well. I really don't know how that works with YouTube or anything, or Twitch and stuff, but I want everyone to feel included here. So, yerp. That's my goal. Once again, I made an unnecessary layer, which I could probably have used in a minute, but let's see. Do I want to do any more? I don't know why I'm doing this voice. Whew. Let's grab some stuff. I want my blue color. I don't know if it's the best thing to use, but sometimes I just have to get things down and then go back in and fix them. Like, this seems a little too blue shading wise, so maybe I'm gonna do something a little warmer just to make it more inviting, even though generally the rule of thumb is you're gonna have, if you got a warm light source, you're gonna have cool shadows, and if you have a cool light source, you're gonna have warm shadows. And that pretty much means here, let me click off this. So I'm gonna say that that pretty much means that if you have a warm light source, which is one of these colors, like red through the kind of the green, because green gets blue, and red will go a little cooler if you make it purple, but that also depends on what you have next to it. If you've got blue next to purple, the purple, if the purple is more towards the red, it's gonna look a lot warmer. But blue okay, I need to stop color theory, but even blue or really cold colors can look warm depending on the saturation and the kind of color you set next to them. Phew. Yeah. Anyway, that's another drawing tidbit thingy. But right now I'm thinking, man, maybe the shading is just a little too blue. It's just too blue for me and you. So let's try and play with it and pull it somewhere else. And it's not doing. Why aren't you working? Well, I'm seeing a difference when I pull the saturation around. Maybe I do want to have kind of like warm shadows. Or maybe I'll just go with that. I'll keep playing with it until I get what I like. Hey, the North's pretty cool. I did visit the what campus is it? Michigan University when I was in choir. That was an awesome campus. Oh my gosh, I wanted to go there so bad as a child. I ended up going to BYUI, but if I could have gone to another school that wasn't an art school, you know, specifically, I think it would have been great to go to U of M. Okay, we got that. Let's do cell shade or something. I'm debating between cell shading or doing my more loose kind of painterly sort of look. And let's pick up the color from the multiply layer below. I didn't go to a specific art college. I went to Brigham Young University, Idaho, and they had a really great art department. But I went to school with all sorts of people who were nursing, were in teaching, psychology, engineering, all different kinds of stuff I was around, which was, I think it was a really good experience for me. If I could have gone to, or if I could go to an art college, anyone that I want, I'd probably want to go to, well, anyone that I want, I might want to try Art Center. I think that's, I really can't remember where that is, if it's in New York or California, and that's like the opposite sides of the country, but Savannah School of Art and Design, SCAD, that would be, I would lose my mind if I could go get a master's from SCAD. And I'd probably do it in sequential art. Where? I need my shading pen. Let's try cell shading and see how it goes. Wow, this is a really purple picture. I really have to maybe branch out more. Okay. What am I missing here? Details. If I put the details underneath that and also make them a part of that, that's not going to work because now my stars disappear. Oh, smooth move, Meg. Let's put the stars on their own layer. Oh. And apparently, there they are. And I missed all of them. I didn't get them all because I couldn't see them. What did I do wrong? Okay, let's just undo until I can see them again. Thought I could do it blind, but I can't. So, the leg with the stream, does my voice, like, is it going with the things that I'm talking about on the, what do you want to call it, the image, or does it kind of, does that leg as well? I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to say. If it made sense to anyone, feel free to answer. This is going to be tricky. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do what I usually do because of these shimmery sleeve things. Let's grab all of this and mask off that area. That's odd. Let's also add the details. Okay, I think that works better. There we go. Whew. That's a little more purple than I want it to be, though. A little too saturated. A little too not saturated. Okay, and we will figure out just what way I wanna do the shading. If I want to just go in with a brush and, you know, kind of just fill it out, or if I want to actually use the lasso tool, it'll be fun to try, because I've been kind of fighting with myself lately, like, how do I want to shade? Do I want to shade like this? Do I want to try something different? And, yeah. So then I just kind of, whew, that's a really weird, intense shading right there. What direction is the light source coming from? Let's draw a little, teacher once told me to do this, and I don't do it really all that often, but if you draw a cone, kind of pointing in the direction that you are thinking the light source is coming from, it gives you an idea, or a better idea of what you're doing. So you can kind of go, oh, hey, is this gonna hit this? How's this gonna hit that? So let's try it. You know, I am willing to try anything, and stuff that I remember from college would probably be ideal. But we'll turn it down a little bit so that it's not too glaring. We're gonna call this cell shade. I'm liking the Wizard of Oz quotes in the chat. I do like that movie. That was a pretty cool movie to me as a kid, especially because it started out black and white and then suddenly magically, because to me as a kid, magically it turned to color, and it was like, this is amazing. So let's see. This is probably not perfect, but so what do you guys prefer seeing in some artwork? Do you like the hard animations, the hard edged animation kind of anime look, or do you guys like seeing stuff that's a little more traditional, a little more like watercolor or pastels or acrylic paint or oils? Maybe I don't like all that shading. It's too much. Too much. Gotta keep it simple. Oh, hey, that's cool that you did consider going and doing that, the play, and did you say, let me see, in high school, I went and saw The Wizard of Oz, a high school play of it when I was younger, and I thought that was pretty awesome. maybe I missed some of my flat color. And this is gonna, there we go. That's not what I wanted to click. So, guys, I'm pretty blown away right now because, like, we've gotten to 227 subscribers, and it's only been, like, 2-ish kind of days, and it's, like a day and a half, or almost 2 days, because it's evening now, but, wow, this is crazy. Thank you, everybody. I know only 3 people are watching the chat right now, but you guys, if you subscribed, I'm like, thank you. This is crazy. I can't even keep up with how blown away my mind is. starting getting hand cramp. So yeah, if you guys still have any questions for me, just let me know in the comments. I guess I'm going to plug in for a little bit and listen to some music, but I will always be looking over at the comments to check, to answer any kind of questions you guys have, or if we just want to nerd out, chat and stuff. Oh, my mic is totally picking up that. Totally picking that up. Really? Is it? Maybe it's not. You might be right now, D. Let's see. Let me go check the stream. Oh, no. Jacob's watching. Hey. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it does take a little while to make these, but also I'm really kind of picky, and then I also take a long time to get my shading right. So I've seen people, like, they just kind of go in and it's like whoosh whoosh, we're done, and or like it's amazing. I'm like, man, I wish I could get to that point. I'm listening to another one of the Jaden Animations videos, and I'm trying not to laugh while I'm listening to it, which is kind of besides the point. Like, not really. That's kind of like the opposite of what her videos are supposed to do, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna laugh on the stream and nobody's gonna know what I'm laughing at. Ha 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 ha. She makes awesome things. I just found her like 3 days ago, and I'm like, where have you been all my life? Not lying. Has changed my life. Very funny. Right there. She is, oh my gosh. I like Domix, and man, Domix, I've been watching you for so long, and I don't want to say, I kind of think I like her more than you. That sounds so bad. I love her stuff. Yes, you guys are all nice and kind people. I'm sending you all my loves. Oh, you like to draw thumbnails and stuff for the ooh, you use like references from the videos on YouTube. That's pretty cool. Hi, Lily Stenbrecher. I probably just butchered your last name, and I was just talking about how people butcher my last name. I apologize. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you think so. Oh, hey, there's nothing wrong with copying thumbnails and stuff. That's pretty cool. You know, that's how I learned how to draw. Is I copied a lot of stuff, or sometimes I try to draw it like without copying, and like so, I gotta tell you, reference makes my life way better. That's why the Brian Hall picture came out so well, I think, because I had all those references sitting out, and those characters had a specific look that I knew I had to capture, so. Let's see. I think I'm gonna need to do a separate layer for these arm thingies. Why didn't I think of that before? I will definitely look her up. Yep. I love these comedians. I love listening to comedy on YouTube. It's one of my favorite things to do while I am working on stuff. And then I love listening to comedians that aren't on YouTube, like Gabriel Iglesias and one second. What is his name? Jim Gaffigan. Oh my goodness, I love Jim Gaffigan. He is hilarious. His favorite skit thing that he does, for me, is the McDonald's one. Hello again to Lily. I'm not going to say your last name again because I don't want to mess it up, but hello again. I missed some color stuff. Oops. Come on. And my mask is covering this up, isn't it? Yep, it is. There we go. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so close, guys. I'm getting so very close. I need to work faster, though. I need to try and actually get my shading done a bit faster than I usually do. But I also want it to look good, so I try not to be too fast. It's like this uber super balancing act that I'm still trying to perfect in my artistic life. Oh my goodness, thank you. Your kind words are just, you guys, you guys make my heart all like warm and fuzzy whenever you say all these nice things. But yeah, again, if you guys got YouTube channels or anything, or art sites, or sites that you're trying to promote and stuff, let me know. I'd like to like see the stuff. I do genuinely like to see things that people are working on. I think it's cool. I like to reach out and talk to other people and things, or at least that's the kind of person that I'm trying to be. I got a lot more outgoing when I was at college, and then when I came back home and stuff and I was out of school, I started to slip back into being the hermit. So this is me fighting back. I'm trying not to be a hermit anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, I watched Draw with Jazza. I was just like I was just piping away earlier about how much I like Draw with Jazza. He is super entertaining. He's great at what he does. Again, I'm gonna say he knows how to market himself. He is so, I find him to be such an inspiration. Plus, I think it's cool that he does the challenges of the month. Would you guys think that's cool? Like, if I did a contest and then like for the contest, like our contest or something like that, you guys could win like a drawing or something? Because, yeah, I could totally do that. That would be pretty awesome, actually. Oh my gosh, I just realized your hair is like way out here over here and way not out there over here. Why did I do that? It's little stuff like that you gotta look out for when you're drawing, because you want it to, you know, flow the right way. And if you do little things where it kind of looks like, it's like when you, it's like when you draw, I think they tried to tell me this as a kid, when they tried to draw a deer with a tree in front of it, but they drew like the front of the deer and the back of the deer with the tree, and they didn't match up. So you want to draw the deer through the tree. That is my really random rudimentary story about drawing deer. No, just when you draw shapes to make them flow, you want them to connect and stuff. So yep, I know what I'm doing. Not really. Fake it till you make it is what my sister always says, and I'm like, yep, I'm faking it big time, but you know what, I'm gonna make it. Or faking it with the whole yes, I can do this art thing. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm just babbling now. Oh my gosh, I think it's so cool that Brian Hall posted a link to my video. Yes. Oh, my fast talking excitement just came out. And hello again, Null E. I am happy to see you back at the stream. Let's see. Yeah, Brian is super cool. I mean, not that I know him personally or anything, but he was really cool, and he sent all you guys over here, and I cannot thank him enough for doing that for me, and for sending all these really nice people over to my channel. You guys are so sweet. Okay, I must have been clicking a button because it totally turned off my layers. Why you do that, Clip Studio? Why you do that? Where'd my background go? Did I delete it by accident? No, there it is. What am I talking about? And I don't want my sketches on. That's cool that he's your role model. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if I have any YouTube role models, but I do have people that I look up to a lot. I mean, like, I admire what they do, and I wish that I could do it as well as them. Like Jazza, I wish I could have that charisma. He's got, the man is bleeding charisma, or that just sounded kind of morbid, but he is awesome. And I think his fans are pretty cool too. I mean, yeah. I can't even say good enough good things there. And I'm really excited because I'm doing the challenge of the month this month, and I've never done it before, and I had a really good time doing the coloring for the line art. And yeah, it was awesome. Oh, thank you very much. I am glad that the shading and the colors are well received. Huh, I must be stuck or something. Like, there must be some selection stuck. That it's not. Oh, it's because my mask doesn't go over that. Yeah, that's why. There we go. Now we're gonna fix it. Okay, now that's better. Maybe? Huh. Okay, maybe not. What's up, my little mask thing? Why are you hating so much? Because I accidentally drew on the line art layer. You can't go off and draw on your line art layer. It just ain't cool. Oh my gosh, that would be pretty awesome. But I think it would be really, I have seen some pretty good entries, and I've just been like, one person painted like digitally painted the line art drawing, and I was like, realistically, or like it looks like an illustration for a book, and I'm just like, yep, this was for fun. You guys, you like blow me out of the water. It's pretty awesome. And I'll look through the entries every so often. I'll be like, holy cow, look at all these people. You guys are like, I think it is really cool that Jazza does all these things with his fans, and he's really supportive of them as artists, and it gets me pumped up. I'm like, I'm an intermediate artist, but it's like, woo, yeah, that's my random, more plugs for Jazza, you know. The guy's a star. I get really quiet again because I'm trying to shade. What am I shading? How do I shade? I don't even know. Really, one of the things I need to get better at is learning where the form is more, and I need to get better at anatomy so that when I do shade, it looks more like, a lot more realistic and not so forced, because I do have that problem a lot of the time. But yeah, oh, okay, so when I post up the video, I'm actually gonna put a link to the contest, or the contest rules. So if you guys want to do, you know, join the contest, that would be pretty cool. I want to get the word out, because, yeah, it's awesome. And the prize, first place winner gets, for beginners category, and I think the standard category, each gets a, I think it's like a 13-inch, it's a small Huon screen tablet. So yeah, yep. And I think it'd be cool to have one. Like, I think it'd be cool to win, because I'd like to have something that I can do on the go, sort of a thing, like a travel tablet. I have a Intuos Pro right now, but I really like working with a screen. And yeah, you can plug in the tablet, and it's not a Wacom tablet, it's Huon, but they're up in their game. They're starting to, Wacom is I think that's how you say it. Wacom is getting some competition, and honestly, if I win and I like that tablet more, I'm probably gonna go from Wacom to Huon the next time I get a big screen tablet. Because right now I got a 22-inch Cintiq, and it is good. I love it. I bought it last year, like July, and I love everything about it. It helps my workflow much more fast, and it's a lot more natural to draw with. But yeah, if I can get something for half the price, look, that's a no-brainer for me, and it works correctly. Yeah, no-brainer. Trying to get all these little spots that feel like they got missed. Okay, Meg, you gotta speed this up a little bit. You can't just keep dilly-dallying with your shading. Get in there and get her done. Yep, I Larry'd the cable guide that one. Or made her, whichever one you prefer more. Hi to Justin Rowland. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I cannot believe I totally didn't even mention this one artist. Oh my goodness, I know him, and I help him every so often with his webcomic, the main webcomic. He does a comic strip now. Like, I can't remember if it's weekly, but I don't know. Have any of you guys ever heard of Flux Destiny? So like the author of Flux Destiny, he's doing good stuff now, guys. I'm so, like, we became friends a couple years ago, and, or, well, yeah, it's gotta be like 2 years now, and, like, I have watched him grow as an artist so much. It's amazing. And now he's got a full-length novel. Oh, okay. I'm gonna send y'all a link. There's my southern showing. I'm not even from the South. I just like saying y'all. Y'all! Not trying to offend anyone from the South. You all have beautiful, wonderful accents, and I love them. Let's see. Flux Destiny. Let me pull up a link. Oh, no, that's the Amazon link to the book. No, what I want is the link. I don't know why my thing is using Yahoo as the default browser. I want Google. Let's see. But yeah, if you guys head over there and check out, like, his comic, and I'm going to send you a link to the Facebook page because... Flux Destiny, it's the best. Just made a really weird noise. Or it is good. It's a great. I'm reading the book right now. The world. He has taken like a year to do world building and story, and oh my gosh. Let's see. All right, here's the comic. The comic strip, and then the asks, it's the questions, like, people ask the characters questions, and he draws the comics for them, and it's pretty entertaining. And then, I gotta find my Facebook. And, oh, his posts go straight to the top, because I have them set up that way, because I like to see what's going down in the Flux Destiny fandom, or at least what I can. So yes, here is the official page for Flux Destiny, and yeah, I'm sure this isn't going with the chat entirely, but I'm not just putting up random stuff, random links. I want to just let you know my friend did a cool thing and I really want to support him. All the cool things, guys. Excuse me. That much shading there. It's really hard. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like I want a lot of shading, but other times I'm like, well, making it simple could be, it suffices, you know? You don't need to make it super complicated. And I'm a person that likes to think things gotta be super complicated for some reason, and I don't know. For drawing arms and stuff, honestly, I mess up everything I draw at the beginning, and I work through my mistakes. Like, I try to find references, or I kind of try to measure with my eyes, like, how thick. If it looks too thick or too long or whatever, then it probably is. And you just go in there and you kind of move things accordingly around, and you just kind of, you feel it out. Hello to, oh yeah, and I forgot to say hello to you, David Philby. Welcome to the stream. And thank you again, Jacob. I would say the whole thing, but I don't know. Do you like to have the numbers set at the end of your name? Jacob 31363? Alright, let's stop. I'm gonna stop harping on my standing girls so much, and I'm gonna move on to the head, because I gotta move things along. I gotta make YouTube videos, guys. I gotta start my next draw YouTubers video, like, soon, because I want to do it monthly, but the last one took 55 hours. I'm hoping the next one doesn't take nearly that amount of time, but yeah. I want them to be good, and I want them to be good for you guys, because after all the support, you guys deserve the awesomest of things that I can make. Man, I kind of want a plushie of this girl. I think she'd make a really cute little plush. Let's put some stuff back here. Oh my gosh, it's 6 o'clock. I think I've been streaming for almost 7 hours now. Let's see. Okay, almost 6 hours. At 6:30 it'll be 6 hours. That's pretty good. You guys have basically been seeing my work day-ish sort of thing, and yeah. I don't know if I'm working at a slower speed or anything. I think this is a pretty regular speed, other than, you know, when I get distracted when I'm talking a little, but yeah. This is what I can do. And I don't want to make it seem like I can like pull artwork out of my self really fast. No, it takes me a while to do things, and you know, that's just the way it is for me right now. Until, you know, years of practice will eventually build up, and I will be even faster. I know that right now I've gotten better, I've gotten faster, but that's not my main goal all the time, because I want quality, but also because I want to be a commercial artist. I know that I have to be able to work quickly enough for the market. Man, I'm gonna get this done before dinner, though. That's my goal right now. I want it to be done before dinner so that I can start working on that video again, start editing a little more. Ugh. Sometimes I talk so fast I don't finish words, or I forget to put words in between, so I apologize for that in advance. But yeah. And I'm really excited to show this to Jordan, who's the original creator of this character. And I hope he likes this version of her that I did. Oh my gosh, I got her mouth like in a way that I really like. There's this one artist who, I cannot remember what her name is, but she and her friend, they do the webcomic Strays. The comic ended like a while back in 2016. I love their artwork. Like their cel shading. And their animal drawings. And their character okay, I can't toot my horn enough about them. Beautiful things. Amazing. And this mouth kind of reminds me of the mouth she does. And that makes me really happy, because I like her style of drawing, and she makes just really beautiful characters, or they both make really beautiful characters, and they have a great story. So if you haven't seen Strays, that is another thing I recommend going to look at. Strays, the webcomic, very good and entertaining, and they have books on sale and all that kind of thing, so you can totally buy the actual comic. And one day I'm gonna do it. Not today, but one day I'm gonna get them all. Oh my gosh, really? Maybe I should check that out. I'll plug that into the search engine and see. Yeah, she's a witch, but, you know, wizard works too, I think. She's kind of my own rendition of the character, because I kind of worked with what I was told and then stuff I was guessing with. So I was like, you know what, she looks cute this way in my mind as I'm building her up, and you know, she might look completely different in the story, but this is just my take on her. And again, I want to let you guys know, if you guys have story ideas or anything like that you want to talk about, I'm going to be doing these brainstorming sessions, these brainstorming interview sessions with people. So if you got artsy things that you want to talk about, I want to listen, I want to hear, I want to help. That kind of sounds really aggressive, but I don't mean it to be. I would like to help if you would like help. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. And I hope that you guys like the next video I put up. It won't be a speed art. There will be artwork in it. It's gonna have this, hopefully, because I'm gonna download the MP4 from YouTube so that I can kind of speed it up. It won't be a speed art. It'll be faster than real time probably, though, or it's just gonna, I'm not really sure how it's gonna go yet, but I just wanted to add it on to the original content from the video. Yeah, my stories, my talking too much. Not really, but, well, maybe. I don't know, it's a stream. Do you guys like listening to me talk? That's a weird question that I never thought I would ask. Well, I'm glad you like it, and that's kind of what I go for with my style. It's kind of like a Western plus anime sort of look. I just like the big eyes a lot with the eye shinies, I guess. I try not to make my eye shinies too big now. Yes, that's gonna be my real word for those. But I also like to do stuff that's more cartoony. And I'm working on drawing eyes a little differently now, so they look more like they are inside the person's head. Like, anime doesn't always have that, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a style. It's just, I'm trying something a little different now. Disney's awesome, guys. I love Disney. Man, I want to watch Disney videos now. I'm going to find them. I'm going to dig up those VHSs. I'm going to do it. Aw, you're so sweet, D. Is it okay that I call you? I know your nickname is DD. Hello to Haley Potter. Are you related to any Harry Potter? Boy Who Lived? Bad jokes, bad jokes. Alright. I will try not to make bad puns or bad jokes too much, but it's overpowering. I can't help it. Awesome. We're gonna be great friends. Oh my gosh. I keep on thinking of Thomas Sanders right now, and now I'm thinking of, oh, I can't remember what they named him, but it's the dad side, and his puns, and the awesomeness, and such a good channel. Almost there, guys. It's a miracle. Keeping it simple. Let's give her a little shadow underneath her so she doesn't look like she's standing on air. Sometimes I wish I had a nickname that everybody called me. I mean, I've got a couple nicknames from home, and, you know, sometimes people call me Meg, but most of the time it's just, you know, Megan, And that's fine. I like my name. I actually really like my name. Is that weird? I take a lot of pride in my name, or not really pride. I just like the way it sounds. So yeah, parents, if you're watching this, I approve the name that you gave me. That's good. I mean, not that it matters, but yeah. I kind of wanna. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. You don't need that anymore. I think I want to do a little mask thing with this. Let's put all of these in their own category. There we go. Okay. And I'm gonna grab a mask, and I'm also gonna grab a soft brush. I just really want this not to be a hard line. That might be a little too soft though. Maybe it's the opacity. Try kind of that thing I was talking about that Anna early does, where she kind of, I don't know, does that look weird, guys? I think that kind of looks weird. I don't know, I can't pull it off. Not yet, I'll have to study it more. And these just look too yellow. Let's see. Once again, I'm worrying because saturation and yellow just doesn't work, so maybe I need to do a completely different color. Maybe we'll just go with these pinks and purple things, kind of like her hair. Her hair is like, looks magical. She's magical. It's all magical. It's all magical to me. Yeah, there we go. I guess we'll just have a little yellow in there as like a compliment to these to the purple, and I don't know what I'm doing with this blue. That might be too saturated. Working digitally is wonderful because you can change things. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I watched some of that. I actually watched a lot of that live stream, the recording of it while I was working on the picture, because it was like, I like Kingdom Hearts and I can vicariously play it through someone else. That's pretty awesome. Plus, Brian was doing the voices, so that was a bonus. Like, who does Let's Plays and then does the character voices when the characters aren't actually speaking? No one else. So that was a bonus for me. Hashtag I love Kingdom Hearts. And I never got to play one, so it was like, okay, he's playing one. I want to watch. Part of me kind of really wants to go, eventually, if I can ever afford a system, I want to get a PS4, and then I want to get Kingdom Hearts, and I think it'd be really cool to do some Let's Plays online. You know, if anyone really wanted to watch, I think more people have come over to the channel more because they want to see artwork than they want to see me going, oh my gosh, I can't play this game. But yeah, and like I said earlier, I'm not a very good gamer. But I think it's intriguing, the idea of doing games and people watching, like, almost like it's a sport. That's my equivalent of a sport, is video games. Or watching Let's Plays. That's my sports. Yeah, it takes a long time to get used to any medium, and digital art, digital stuff that I do, I find that I also, there's always stuff I'm learning, stuff that I could do better or stuff that I could change, and it's a very flexible medium, but to the point where it can be overwhelming because it is so flexible. And then some days you're like, just give me a pad and paper. Keep it simple for me. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, maybe. She doesn't really have a collarbone right now. I need to hurry up and add that in there. Kind of just something to indicate that she's got one. It's somewhere in there. I think I made her head a little smaller on this bust than I did on this character thing, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Ooh, what's I'm gonna butcher this name, I'm so sorry. Rakuen? Oh, I'm being beckoned. In 5 minutes I must leave you all, but know that my love is great for you. So, yeah, if you got any other questions. Oh, somebody said, who is your favorite music artist? My favorite music artist, oh my goodness, guys, I can't even choose. Can I just tell you all sorts of them? Because I can't pick. It also depends on the genre of music, because I like listening to music that is from animes, because I really got into Naruto, and I love almost every single opening that the Naruto series has ever had. And I also love, I even love the Shugokara openings a long time ago, and I realized how girly those are, but I have a secret love for them, and it's not so secret anymore. Let's see. Favorite YouTube singing artist peoples? I love Nate Wants to Battle. He's awesome. I love his covers. They're beautiful. And he's done an original song for Steven Universe, which I absolutely adore. And somebody animated it. Somebody took the time to make the animation, animate him in the Steven Universe kind of style. And I thought that was pretty amazing. And then I love the piano guys. And I don't know how many people know of this person, but I love his piano music. German Sea Bass, I think is what he's called. Sorry if you guys hear me cracking my fingers. I know that grosses some people out, but I keep forgetting, and I do it anyway. But if anyone is oohed out, I definitely will try my best not to do that. It's one of my bad habits. I would like to have a layer, but there's nothing there. That's why I created that layer. I think I'm gonna do the eye shinies a little different. Yep, I'm gonna use a Mark Crilly-word. I think he calls them eye shinies, or no, he calls the little blushes on the faces blushies. This will be my equivalent of the blushies. Let's see. What is my favorite Brian Hall video? Off the top of my head, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger at the drive-thru. And then maybe second. Oh, I can't even do a second right now because he's got a lot of good ones. The Mickey, Donald, and Goofy at the drive-thru. I really enjoy those ones. I think it's cool that he goes out and he does that, and it just kind of brightens people's days. It's like, man, the confidence that to go and do that, I really admire that. Why is this not working? Oh, because it's linear burn. Megan, you crazy person. What are you thinking? Let's see. Let's go back and make this not so hard. Like I said again, when you do highlights and stuff, sometimes you really don't want to use just pure white, and that's what I'm kind of going in and doing here, is I'm trying to do something that, if I'm gonna add anything, I want my highlights to have a little bit of a color to them, and since she's so purple and stuff, I thought maybe that's not too bad if I add a little bit of purple to her eye highlights and stuff like that. Yep. Makes it just a little more interesting. If it does look kind of weird, guys, let me know, because like I want it to look good. I want to try and make things look good, so if you have any suggestions, I'm always up for that. What is this program? Clip Studio Paint. I got it about a year or two ago, after my friend who actually does a Flex Destiny comic, he gave me a gift card to Amazon. A gift card, not a car. And I saw that Clip Studio Paint was like a thing, and it came with Poser Debut, which is a 3D program that lets you move around 3D models of people so you can pose them and light them. And then Motion Artist, which is kind of like a storyboard or motion comic book software I haven't really played with. But I got Clip Studio Paint, and I had seen other people had used it or something like that. And when I used it, I fell in love with it. I love it. It's a good program. If you don't have Photoshop, if you can't afford Photoshop, I highly recommend it, because it does a lot of the things that Photoshop does. There's things that it can't do that Photoshop can do, but like art-wise, the way I work, it works just fine. And if I need to, I'll pull in my images into Photoshop and work on them there. Alright, I just realized I don't really care for that shape right there with the shadow and stuff, so I'm gonna erase that. It's always a push and pull with me. It's like, what do I want to do? Do I want it to be this way? Do I want to change it? How can I make this look better? And I'll be honest, a lot of my stuff, when I don't have reference, especially for shadows, it's a lot of guesswork, and it's probably not correct, but so long as it can get my point across, I'm relatively satisfied with what I do. Alright, let's... yeah. I think for this, other than maybe doing a little bit of like magical kind of sparkly lighting over on these stars and stuff, and you know, writing in the dedication at the bottom, this is pretty much done. So oh, and maybe adding some other highlights. Yeah, I just keep on thinking of more and more. Oh yeah, his Let It Go cover is pretty amazing. I mean, all of his covers are amazing, and I think his Disneyland impressions are really fun too. Man, if I could go to Disneyland and do that or whatever, I would. Man, that'd be cool. I mean, I've never even been to Disneyland or Disney World or any. The closest thing I've been to is the Disney store, and I just got to go to a Disney store for the first time in like, what is it, 10 years? Like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, Disney store. I wanted to buy plushes, but I refrained. They had a Stitch plush. I do in fact like Stitch, and oh, I think they had 101 Dalmatian ones too, maybe. I don't know. Why do I have this fascination with that movie? I don't know. I like dogs. I've never had a Dalmatian. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off now because it's probably time for me to go eat dinner, and I don't want to keep people waiting. So anyway, you guys are the best. I love you. You're the greatest. Can't wait to do more videos for you guys and to talk more on live streams. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled for stuff, and I will see you later.